orientation was really crazy. I mean, some of the weird things we did, we were like making words out of human bodies and letters. Some of the craziest things I've ever done in my life. We passed people over our heads with our hands. It was in a line. I mean, people, football players, heavy people. I mean, it was really interesting.
I've moved around in my lifetime, and being here makes me feel like I am a part of something. And you know, just about every faculty here is always there, you know, not just to help you academically, but to help you as a, you know, a friend. You never have to search campus to find someone if you need help. They're always there. You know, they live on campus with us, and that's probably the greatest asset that we have here, is their accessibility to help us out.
Because we're a small school, there's a deep bond that's established there between the faculty and the students. I think that the faculty members feel that they can establish good, deep, meaningful relationships with their students, and that's very rewarding for them as they teach. And I think the students also feel very comfortable talking to a number of faculty members about a wide variety of things, either academic or athletic things, or about some concern that they might have of a more personal nature.
In my capacity as Director of Admissions, obviously I've been involved directly in creating the student body. It's diverse in terms of its academic abilities. We have kids that you would consider high flyers at any school, and that are going to go on to Ivy League schools after they leave Suffield, that have been involved in AP programs while at Suffield.
But sign is negative in the third and the fourth quadrants, so that's the reference angle for those U's.
Here you work, it's true, you do have to work, but the faculty support you. If you're not doing well in a subject, they'll put you in a course at your level. So say you excel in math, they'll put you in a higher math level. Say you don't excel in math, they'll put you in a lower math level. They'll find where you belong.
I think one of the exciting directions academically at this school at this point is the creation of a 9th and 10th grade program that works in a clear-cut fashion on developing basic skills and competencies in those 2 grade levels. We want the kids coming out of the 10th grade to really know how to read and write well, that their verbal ability be established at that point, so that now in the 11th and 12th grade, when we have senior elective programs, when we open up the curriculum a little bit more, when we give these kids more freedom and also more responsibility to be active learners, they now have the tools, they now have the intellectual curiosity to really take those subjects and run with them.
¿Dónde está su libro? ¿Alguien tiene su libro?
One of my favorite teachers that I've had for the past 2 years is my Spanish teacher, Mr. Kent. And, you know, he's in school himself right now, so he can relate to, you know, being disciplined in your study habits and, you know, just finding time to do certain things. You know, you have to set your priorities straight, and he's the one that really helps us to know what is most important in our lives.
You know, first time I got here, first I think of Americans people, I think like, oh, they're gonna look down Oriental, something like that. But no, when I first met my roommate, you know, he taught me a lot of things. He taught me what to do. You know, like first time I used to come here, I used to put myself in my room and then study. You know, I didn't know what to do. And then later, John just telling me like, hey, come on, you can't keep yourself in the sheltered life like this. Start having some fun. Go do some activities. You know, I start knowing how to dance because I went to dance sometimes. And lately, I went to dance every time they have it.
The great thing about Suffield, from a day student's perspective, has to be that they really don't differentiate between boarders and day students. I mean, I remember up till about a week ago, half the girls on my soccer team thought I was in Cully dorm. I said, no, I'm a day student from Springfield, Mass, and they just kind of were like, oh, but you're here all the time. Don't you ever go home? You know, it's that kind of feeling.
As a council, we should write a letter to the kitchen staff just saying how good we think that the meals are, just to keep the quality of the food up, just to show that we really do care about their efforts.
When you walk down the hall, going to classes, everyone says hi. You say hi at least 1,000 times a day. I see Steph and I'll say, hi, Steph. And it's kind of ridiculous, but then again, you see how the community, and everyone knows each other, so everyone's close to each other.
Every table has people from all different cultures, and it's really a learning experience in the dining hall. And the fun thing about it is it's like a social time because people give announcements during that period, and the whole school is gathered in there at one time.
lot of fun. Only $1. You get a prize. You get a free, nice little tube you can go sleighing on. And you get a free day off with dress code, which you can use any day. So just stop in after lunch. We'll be right out in the lobby.
And sophomores, please get your class dues into Michelle.
I'll tell you. Aussitôt que je...
Small classes are really a plus for Suffield. I know that coming each day that the teacher is going to be there if you need any extra help or anything, and most often the teacher is going to include the whole class in the class discussions. You're never going to feel like you're not part of the class.
Like my biology class, it's about 7 people in it, and the teacher will talk individually to all of us, and we'll realize that it's too hard not to do an assignment at night because there's so much individual attention focused on the student.
Whenever you take a sport, you'll hear about the bell, and you're like, well, what's the bell? And as soon as you win your first game, you really figure out what the bell is. The whole team, the people who played, the people who didn't play, all run up, and they all ring the bell together.
I play girls varsity soccer this year, and we're trying to get to the Wool-Wenepsa tournament. We're hoping to place there.
We're number 1, that's all I have to say.
Nice job. Stand it up front.
Take your time over the front.
Game ball to signify his 300th victory. There's the goal, right there. Easy.
Here we go, Suffield. Here we go. Here we go, Suffield. Here we go. Here we go, Suffield.
Go, Matt!
Go, Matt! Yeah!
And then there's Winter Carnival, the greatest event of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just it's spirit, it's fun, and it's 2 days off of school, and it just gives everyone a great time.
No one leaves campus on that weekend. I mean, we wait all year for this to happen.
Go!
But the best thing of all, that Saturday morning, the faculty breakfast. Okay, listen to this. The faculty serve the students breakfast. They bring us eggs, they bring us bacon, they bring us juice, they bring us oranges, anything they want.
But wait, Mr. Connors in a tuxedo.
If you would have seen Mr. Connors in the tuxedo, you would have laughed. It was so funny.
And then from there it goes into the events of the weekend.
It's like hockey, but we have sticks and all that, but there are no skates, there are helmets, and that's it. You have a lot of water and a lot of yelling.
A lot of sloshing around, and there's girls playing this too. It's not just the guys. I mean, the tug of war is not a normal tug of war. I mean, you get the team in there plus the faculty. You know, I wore this hat that had this elephant thing on the front, and my best friend Leanne, who I told you about, you know, we just had the best time. We both had matching hats on that we borrowed from Mrs. DeSalvo, and hers had hands on it, and mine was a big elephant. And, you know, and I had gloves on with little bells on them, and, you know, it's just so much fun because the spirit of it all is what makes Suffield, you know, the school that it is.
When you think of truly successful people everywhere in our life, you'll find that they are people who have managed somehow to get in touch with their artistry, their creative impulses. They're not threatened or intimidated by the word imagination, creativity. And that connection that they make with their own artistry, I believe, has a key role with their success in life wherever they decide to put an emphasis. So our students at Suffield are told very early in the art program that the individual who's an artist, as a short order cook, probably deserves as much admiration for the way he gets himself together to perform at the hot plate as Vermeer does.
Rage, I mean, what a rage!
The impudence of this man. I won't speak to you a moment longer. Get out! Are you going?
No.
No!
No.
It's especially exciting that we've just dedicated this new building that's so lovely and is dedicated exclusively to the performing arts.
I enjoy the new performing arts building very much. The good thing is that I can come down here and practice and concentrate on what I'm playing.
Suffield has been such a major part of my growing up process, and I'm really going to miss it. All my friends here have become like brothers and sisters, and I don't think I want to leave that because I know I'm not going to find that in college. And I'm really going to miss the teachers who have spent so much time helping me grow up and learn. And, you know, they're my friends too, and I know that the unity here is not going to be like it anywhere else. And, you know, no matter what, Suffield will always be with me.